Alright, Birdie, end of ownership review. Had the car bit over 2.5 years. It's been really good, but I'll talk to you a little bit about what it's actually like to own them, because like I said in one of my previous videos, you can find these on YouTube and people test driving and stuff, but they are doing just that, just test driving them. So I don't really know what they're like to own. Yeah, basically really good. It's like a 40-year-old car that you can use every day. I have used this car. I'm going to call it a daily driver, but I don't use it every day. But wintertime, summertime, long journeys, short journeys, it does it all, never complains. Only reliability things I've had. When I bought the car, the washer jets were not working. I'll show you what I did. I mean, it shouldn't have passed the shaken, which is like Japanese version of the MOT. Ooh. But it did. Hang on, let me do this. Yeah, shaken in Japan, every 2 years, it's got a reputation for being really thorough. My experience of getting my motorbikes done as well, and cut this car done, it's not as thorough as the MOT in England. This car passed the shaken without the washer jets working. I had to buy a new washer bottle, which just a cheap one from Amazon, but it works really fine. The original one bolted in there. Couldn't do that with this one, obviously it's different shape and brackets not there, so I just wedged it down that hole. It's been fine. Yeah, works okay. And what else? The rear suspension was knackered. The damper on this side was leaking. It was just all floppy and loose. And this one was like just totally oil had all come out and then just like solid, but really weird handling when I got it. A bit dangerous. Past shaken, so I don't think much of the Japanese shaken at all. Also my bike as well, kickstand safety switch. With motorbikes, you're not meant to be able to pull away with the side stand down. There's a switch, safety switch. That didn't have it. Well, it had it, but it wasn't working. But that wouldn't have passed MOT in England, but it did here in Japan. Anyway, right, so yeah, the car. Yeah, reliability has been good, but the washer thing I had to replace. And what else? Oh yeah, water pump. Yeah, I had one breakdown in it. Really lucky. Yeah, I had one breakdown in this car. We were really lucky. Like normally it's just me in this car, blasting my music, driving really fast everywhere. But this one time I was with my whole family, wife in the front, kids in the back. We were going to visit this park quite far away. Took the Bluebird just because it's funny to go in the Bluebird sometimes rather than our family car. And yeah, going really slowly up this windy mountain road. And like, as soon as we got to the top, we were approaching where we were going to go. It sounded like an empty can or something dragging on the floor. Like, what's that? And then I pulled to the side, I stopped, looked under the car, couldn't see anything unusual. Thought, okay, maybe it's fine. Then pulled away again, that sound had stopped. But then when we parked the car, very quickly, getting stuff out, getting the kids out, getting all sorted, there was like a puddle under the car. I thought, that's not good. So I checked it, dipped my finger in it, smelt it and stuff, and it was the coolant. Yeah, the water pump gave way. So really lucky I was going slowly and driving carefully, because if I was driving like I normally do, my music on, I wouldn't have heard that sound. Might not notice the temperature rising and stuff. And then also we were just right at the end of our journey anyway, so really lucky that time. And then also we just called recovery and then just went to play in the park with the kids until they arrived. It was about 3 hours later, so it was a real perfect breakdown scenario. My wife was with me as well, so there was no problem contacting people to arrange collection and stuff and describe where we were. I wouldn't have been able to do that in Japanese. Anyway, so that's the only time this car actually broke down enough for needing recovery and stuff. And that's it. Oh yeah, CV boot was replaced, but it's quite a normal kind of maintenance thing, so I can't really complain on a car that's so old, having one of those go and split. Yeah, I don't worry about that at all. Replaced the battery, just normal maintenance stuff. I did the gearbox oil as well, and yeah, car's been really good. But it was, I'm not gonna, it's good condition, yeah, but I think it just wasn't used much. It's only 50,000, just under 50,000 kilometers when I bought it, and I don't think it was maintained that well. I don't think it was maintained very well because the air filter was just like black and gunky. Oil needed changing and stuff, so I think the person just used it gently and parked it in a garage its whole life. But as for actual maintenance and looking after it, I don't actually think they knew what they were doing, how to look after a car. But the car's built well enough with Nissan Japanese reliability, car could handle it. But yeah, I've maintained it loads. Oh yeah, and replaced the back muffler. I did a video about that. But yeah, apart from that, no problems at all owning it. Just driving it around. It's not a fast car. It's fast enough. I have fun in it, but so I've got two motorbikes. So if I get it out of my system going fast by taking those out, Don't need to go fast in this car. That's why. So when I want to go fast, I've got my motorbikes. I get it out of my system with them, so I don't need to go fast in this car. That's why I'm able to have it so low, and then it doesn't bother me. I don't miss driving it hard or anything. So I've got to drive carefully because it's really low. No speed bumps in Japan, but there are some lumpy roads. You've got to be a bit careful. As for continuing to make videos and that, this channel was created so I can make videos of the car. I was never planning on trying to upload videos all the time and get it monetized and stuff. It was just when I felt like it, I'd make a video. And I have actually filmed at least sorry, 4 videos, and I just couldn't be bothered to edit them. I ended up deleting all the files. So I wasn't really working on this channel at all, but I might still make some car related videos, but they just won't have this Bluebird in, that's all. But yeah, apart from that, if you're thinking of getting one, I had basically had a really good experience with it. It's been cheap to own. Paid about just over £1,000 for it. It's for sale now. I'm hoping to get nearer 4,000 for it. It's in auction, Japanese Yahoo auction. It's like equivalent of eBay, but just for Japanese people. If I can get 4 grand for it, I'll be well happy. That's a good profit, and I do actually think it's worth it. When I'm valuing the cars I'm selling, I try to think, if I was looking to buy one, what would I be happy to pay for it? And if I paid 4 grand for this car, yeah, I think it'd be okay, because I know it's going to be a good experience owning it. And yeah, no hard feelings paying £4,000 for this car. Got my bike covers in here. But yeah, this Japanese love this like velvety kind of velour stuff. It's really comfortable and quiet, but my complaint with it is it always sort of pulls your clothes out of position. You always get a wedgie when you get in the car with this stuff. You got to adjust your shirt and your pants all the time. But there's no problem with it. It's quite nice to touch. Big boot in these cars. I'm going to miss having a car here because, as you can see, I keep stuff in them that's useful for working on my motorbikes. So I might just get something really cheap just to enjoy it. Because I had bass speakers in here as well. I had like 2 12-inch subwoofers and I had a 10-inch in a box behind my seat. So I kind of miss having like loud music. So I can imagine I'm going to get some like just cheap little K car from auction again, and then just have that it's just useful for storage on the driveway for bike bits, and yeah, I can enjoy my loud stereo again. But anyway, that's it. That was my ownership experience of this. I recommend them. They seem to have a community, a good following, like Facebook groups and stuff, and get a lot of positive comments on my YouTube videos about it. Yeah, good cars, like 80s Nissans. I think you can't go too far wrong, as long as you get one that's not all rusted out. You shouldn't really, and had at least some maintenance done to it. This car's proved itself really reliable, and from what I've heard, other people always have good experiences with them. Yeah, I recommend it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the Bluebird content. I'll do some more car related stuff in the future when I can be bothered. Thanks for watching.